Good day, here are the top stories from the Philippine News Agency. We begin with an inspiring story of musical excellence as President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos honors Filipino talent that has resonated across the globe. During the Gintong Parangal in Malacañang on Sunday, 7 Filipino choirs were honored for their exceptional achievements in various international competitions. President Marcos and the First Lady awarded a total of 1.4 million pesos in cash incentives, with each choir receiving 200,000 pesos and a plaque of appreciation. The honorees include the University of the Philippines, Manila Chorale, Quezon City Performing Arts Development Foundation Incorporated Concert Chorus, Sola Gracia Chorale, University of Mindanao Chorale, Los Cantantes de Manila Musicapella, and the University of Santo Tomas Singers. In his speech, Marcos highlighted the importance of showcasing Filipino talents to inspire national pride. The president also lauded the choirs for promoting Filipino music on the global stage. He also acknowledged his sister Irene Marcos Araneta, whom she said was the one behind the Gintong Parangal that honors Filipino champion choirs of 2024. All threats against the life of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. are being treated with the highest level of urgency and as matters of national security, according to National Security Advisor Secretary Eduardo Año. This statement comes following a controversial online outburst by Vice President Sara Duterte early Saturday morning. Duterte claimed to have contracted someone to assassinate the president, First Lady Liza Marcos, and House Speaker Martin Romualdez if an alleged plot to kill her were to succeed. Año emphasized that the National Security Council considers threats against the president as serious matters requiring immediate investigation. The Vice President made the remarks while at the House of Representatives, where she accompanied her Chief of Staff, Attorney Zulueta Lopez, who has been detained since November 20 for contempt for failing to answer questions on the alleged misuse of funds at the office of the Vice President. While Duterte claimed to have contracted someone to carry out the threat, she provided no additional details regarding the alleged plot against her. Año assured the public that the NSC will work closely with law enforcement and intelligence agencies to investigate the threat, identify those involved, and uncover their motives. He also urged Filipinos to remain calm, emphasizing that the security sector is taking every measure to ensure the president's safety. In light of Vice President Duterte's statement, the Presidential Security Command has heightened security measures for President Marcos, particularly during his public engagements. According to Major Nestor Endozo, PSC Civil Military Operations Officer, the directive is to double the security detail for the President, especially in his upcoming activities. Endozo clarified, however, that these enhanced security measures will not restrict or limit the President's public appearances. The Philippine National Police continues to extend assistance to over 4,700 police officers and their families severely affected by the recent typhoons. In a press release, PNP Chief General Romel Marbil said the PNP Engineering Response Team has been tasked with urgent repairs and restorations of damaged houses of PNP personnel. At least 774 houses are being repaired, particularly in disaster-stricken areas of Ilocos, Cagayan, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Bicol, and parts of Cordillera regions and the Eastern Visayas. Marbil said the PNP is making sure to prioritize rehabilitation efforts in support of the welfare of police officers, especially those who suffered significant losses while serving the people at the height of the disasters. Meanwhile, the PNP called on the public to support their local police, especially in disaster response. Malacañang says President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has assigned caretakers of the country during his trip to the United Arab Emirates. Presidential Communications Office Acting Secretary Cesar Chavez announced the creation of a caretaker committee led by Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin, Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla, and Agrarian Reform Secretary Conrado Estrella III. Marcos is set to meet UAE President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan in a one-day working visit to Abu Dhabi on Tuesday, November 26. The palace hopes to forge new agreements and create goodwill and opportunities for stronger relations between the Philippines and UAE. Philippine Ambassador to the UAE Alfonso Ver earlier said the visit marks a significant and symbolic milestone coinciding with the 50th anniversary of formal diplomatic relations between the two countries. The World Bank highlighted the critical role of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. in advancing public-private partnership projects in the Philippines. World Bank advisor Jyoti Bisbee noted in his blog published on November 13 that PPPs in the country thrives when driven by leadership at the highest level of the government. The current administration's Build Better, More Infrastructure program relies on PPPs to address budget deficits caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. The president spearheaded reforms including revising the Build, Operate, Transfer laws, implementing rules, and enacting the PPP Code of the Philippines in 2022 and 2023. The World Bank lauded these reforms for streamlining approval processes, reducing project risks, and ensuring a steady pipeline of PPP projects. He said that under President Marcos' leadership, the Philippines scored high in World Bank benchmarks for PPP preparation and contract management, surpassing regional and global peers. The administration's commitment to PPPs underscored the importance of presidential leadership in sustaining infrastructure program and attracting private sector investments. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the Pna Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The Pna Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the Pna Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. It's 30 days before Christmas. I'm Marita Muahe. This is the Pna Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.